Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 101.2 kilos, and he'll have a reach of 193 centimeters. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from the 90s? Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Did you see that ring walk? Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. He didn't take that jab well at all. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Nice job landing with that. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
The counter punching. The courage on display here is incredible. Nice counter shot with the right hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Ground bomber goes to the canvas.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And this with that jab. Offensive display, landing that left counter. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Great counter right hand there. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get back at it in round 4? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He misses with that jab. Nice counter. No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. That was the moment. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He fails to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good left counter that lands. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He misses with that jab. Counter right hand again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Left counter scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a scoring blow. That left counter punch will score. You think the pace will slow down? It picks up. That counter shot lands. Nice job landing that left counter punch. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And a counter left. And he misses with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Somebody don't...
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Don't want to trade shots. Perfect counter lands. Defense is not an option for these two. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. At this point, and they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Lands with the right counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's a counter shot. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
But you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Good counter left hand there. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Counter right. He just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
There's the bell for round 10. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a right hand. Nice counter shot. He just misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Good counter punch. Punch. Nice counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. That punch lands. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. And there's the bell to start round 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter shot lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes, just sort of stretch out, box a fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. blocks the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Catch and shoot. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.